All right, we're now moving to average. Notice the same information is set up, so I've just cut and paste. So the first thing that we're going to work with is whenever you have a new purchase, you need to determine a new average cost. So that's down here and down here in this section here, where we compute the new average cost. All right, so all you want is total units divided by total costs. So I shouldn't really say in that area, it's in this area right there. So let me erase that. Okay, well that will have to be close enough. All right, so let's look at this section right here. So I have purchased up here, I've just reproduced this, 10 plus 40 is a total of 50, and the 10 at 50 cost a total of 500, and the 40 at 48 cost a total of 1920. So you take your cost divided by your units. So I'm going over here, and so my total cost of $24.50 divided by my total units of 48 or 50 is a price of $48.50. So now we're going to basically ignore the fact that we ever had any $50 units or $48 units. All I know now is basically we have 50 units that cost $48.40 each. When you have average cost, the actual computation of the sale is pretty easy because it's like you have one layer of inventory. So now we are down in this section down there. And basically we sold, if you look up here at the first yellow box, we sold 30 of them. So basically, remember, we have 50 units, but now they're $48.40 each. So of those, I'm sorry, my screen is very small. We're dealing with that one. So I sold 20 or 30 at 48, and I believe that's actually $48.40 because I copied the cell. And I have 20 left, so 30 and 20. I just sold 30 of them, have 20 left, so that gets our 50. Notice my price is $48.40. I should have extended that and showed you this $48.40. I just have a check figure up here for the $12.40, so if, or $24.20. So if I add those two together, which is what I have on hand now, I've got $24.40. Okay, so again, all I have is one layer of 50 units at $48.40 each. I sold 30, still have 20 left. Okay, the last step, it's actually two, but I've just done them together. We need to deal with that purchase, the one that's above the yellow, okay, and then we'll deal with the sale. So if you look down in these two slots, we're going to start here, where I put the X. Whenever you have a purchase, you need to do a new average cost. So if you notice here, I brought the 20 down, and I had 20 at $48.40 for a total of $968, and then I purchased some more. I purchased 30 at $45, so that's a total of $13.50. So now, once again, I have 50 units. That's just a coincidence because I sold 30 and bought 30. I now have 50 units with a total cost of $23.18. Okay, so my new average cost, total cost, $23.18 divided by total units, 50, gives me $46.36. Now again, I no longer have individual units of $48.40 and $45. I only have 50 units that cost $46.36 each. Okay, so now I'm moving down to the third, or the final row down there. Okay, this one. All right, and now I look up here at the bottom box and I figure, all right, I sold 40. So I have 50 units on hand that cost me an average cost of $46.38. I sold 40. So here's my computation of how many I sold. 40 at $46.36, and I have 10 left at $46.36 left. I'm going to do my check figure down here. I add the 2 green boxes for cost of goods sold. My 2 green boxes are 3306 for cost of goods sold, and my ending inventory comes straight from there, 463.60. So I add them together and I have 3770, which I just use as a check figure. So the question is, what's your cost of merchandise sold for the period? It's 3306. And what is your inventory for the period? 464.